Hello and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News on this Tuesday, February 24th. I'm Grant Olson. Here's some of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. The insurer for the Eastmont School District will pay $300,000 to the family of a disabled former student who was injured while attending Eastmont Junior High. The city of Wenatchee has received a $1 million loan from the Washington State Public Works Board to make design improvements to the city's wastewater treatment plant. Partly cloudy, breezy, and warmer weather ahead. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. An 18-year-old suspect in a shooting last month in downtown Chelan has entered a guilty plea, but not to the shooting itself. Hector Valencia Farias of Manson pleaded last week to one count of unlawful firearm possession. In his plea, he argues he had no involvement with the January 23rd gunfire that wounded a man close to midnight in the 100 block of East Woodin Avenue. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies say they caught Valencia carrying ammunition shortly after the shooting and found a Glock handgun lying nearby. He was initially charged with first-degree assault in the shooting, but prosecutors agreed to withdraw that count when Valencia is sentenced in June. If new evidence emerges that ties him to the shooting, that charge could be refiled. A second suspect, age 17, was also arrested in the case. The insurer for the Eastmont School District will pay $300,000 to the family of a disabled former student who was injured while attending Eastmont Junior High. Sean Evans, the father of a student who lives with severe autism, sued the school district last year, saying his son was neglected and allowed to harm himself during school hours to the point of suffering a brain injury. Lawyers for Evans and the Washington School Risk Management Pool proposed a settlement today in Douglas County Court, which would pay $116,000 into a trust for the student, plus $60,000 to his family. The remaining $123,000 would go to the plaintiff's attorneys. The agreement was due to be reviewed today by a Douglas County judge. Firefighters were called this morning to a commercial structure fire at cryptocurrency mining operation near Pangborn Airport. Wenatchee Valley Fire Chief Brian Brett says the fire broke out at about 7 a.m. in the 300 block of Urban Industrial Way. Employees saw smoke throughout the mixed-use building, and one worker used an extinguisher to slow the spread of the fire. When crews arrived, they found flames climbing the rear of the building from an exhaust fan used to cool the servers in the crypto operation. No one was hurt, and the damage to the building was reported to be minimal. The Wenatchee School District is looking for committee members to provide input on the design plans for the new high school it will pitch to voters later this year. The Wenatchee High School Design Advisory Committee will be made up of community members such as parents, students, and alumni who will work collaboratively with architects and district leadership. Committee members must commit to attend 6 evening meetings every 2 weeks beginning in mid-March. The meetings will focus on reviewing design concepts, providing feedback, and discussing how the design can support educational goals. Applications can be found on the district website and are due March 4th. When we come back, visitors traveling by way of Pangborn Memorial Airport must prepay now for parking to avoid fees and penalties. And progress is underway on Moses Lake's new hospital building. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome to Mountain Chick Floral, your go-to flower and plant shop in downtown Wenatchee. Explore their wide variety of unusual and fun plants. And when you buy a plant in a container, they'll pot it up for you absolutely free. birthday or weddings, they'll create the perfect floral arrangement for you. Brighten up your office with fresh blooms delivered to your door or business. Ask about floral subscriptions. Visit Mountain Chick Floral today, where every occasion is a reason to celebrate with flowers.
A kitchen that makes mouths water and jaws drop. A bedroom from a dream with a bath from a spa. A walk-in you'd never want to walk out of. A pool like the fountain of youth. And a view that never gets old. When buying or selling a home of the highest standards, it's comforting to be represented by a real estate company with standards to match. Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. Live well with Coldwell.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Visitors traveling by way of Pangborn Memorial Airport must prepay now for parking to avoid fees and penalties. Starting on February 1st, a prepayment policy was implemented by the Chelan Douglas Regional Port Authority, the airport's co-sponsor and parking lot manager. A prepayment of $13 per day is required for use of the short-term lots and $23 for the long-term lots at the main terminal. Visitors will incur a daily fee of $20 to $23 if they fail to pay in advance. Prepayment can be made by texting PAY to 509-646-2647 or by visiting flywenatchee.com/parking. Travelers can also pay at the kiosk inside the airport main terminal. The main terminal includes 2 short-term lots and 4 long-term lots with more than 300 stalls. The City of Wenatchee has received a $1 million loan from the Washington State Public Works Board to make design improvements to the city's wastewater treatment plant. The PWB recently awarded $4.9 million in loans and grants to 8 pre-construction projects around the state. Pre-construction funding helps complete engineering, permitting, and design work. The funds will help communities reach goals for reliable drinking water, safe sewage treatment, and expanded housing and development opportunities. Improvements to Wenatchee's wastewater treatment plant are intended to increase system capacity and support new housing development. Progress is underway on Moses Lake's new hospital building. Samaritan Healthcare says the new hospital location will be open for patient visits 2 weeks from now. The new location on Clover Drive in Moses Lake opens on March 7th. Samaritan's current location on Wheeler Road will close permanently once service begins at that new site. The project began in 2016, funded through a $130 million bond that was passed by the community. The change includes a rebranding and a new logo for the community-owned health system, which has operated since 1947. Samaritan Healthcare will now simply be known as Samaritan. Coming up next, the Wenatchee World's Community Impact Awards ceremony is this Thursday at Pybus Public Market, where tech giant Microsoft will be honored with the Community Connection Award. More on that in tonight's feature story. Our long-range temperature outlook is trending above normal into early March. I'll have your local weather details coming up, along with Dan Kuntz with a look at all things sports as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues after these messages.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
Over the last 2 decades, data center development has pushed a lot of change in the Wenatchee Valley. The Wenatchee World's Community Impact Awards is recognizing those changes. At the ceremony Thursday at Pybus Public Market, tech giant Microsoft will be honored with the Community Connection Award. Lisa Karstetter of Quincy is a senior manager for Microsoft's External Affairs Office. As Karstetter tells reporter Matthew Macias, she grew up as an Othello farm girl and became Quincy's Chamber of Commerce director before graduating into the wide world of high tech.
What have you found most fascinating with working for a global tech giant like Microsoft, you know, that is honed down in small Quincy and small East Wenatchee and now even smaller Malaga?
Yeah.
How do you and the company ensure that the footprint is not just an optic, but that it also is a service?
Yeah. I think, you know, the thing that I'm constantly telling everybody is I think you first hear the name and you go Microsoft. Okay, we all grew up with it. It's, you know, and that's a little intimidating. And you think Seattle, you think, how do I even get a hold of somebody there? This big tech giant is moving into my community and they don't care. They don't, you know, we're agriculture. We're farming. Yeah, I live with them. I birthed 3 farmers. You know, I have 2 of my boys are back farming, but we do, but we also are a part of your everyday life. And I think people need, I kind of, you know, I'll go on a tangent, I guess, a little bit here is it's easy to kind of want to go, I don't necessarily know if we want you here, or we want something smaller, you know, here. But what we all have to realize is that we're using this technology every day. And if we could put names of everyone that is using those data centers, you know, whether it's ours or Sabi's or whatever, and you could put all of the companies that are hosting their stuff inside, if there wasn't any NDAs and the whole side of those buildings could have all of these, you know, apps that you have on your phone and their logo would be on the front, you would realize that your day, you can't wake up or go to sleep without using something that's running through a data center. So they really are just the conduit to get it between me and the product that I'm using, and they need to go through one of those data centers. If we can bring it down to where people can understand that, and if I'm doing my job, which is making it more personal and bringing that company down to a community level to where they go, oh, it's Microsoft, but we have Lisa Karstetter, or we have Ann Hesberg, or we have Nick Conan that are all like really on the ground that help do this work with me. Then they see the person and they go, we know how to get to them We know how to ask the questions. We know, hey, we need help with our organization. Could you be a thought leader and come sit at a table with me and give us Microsoft's perspective? And is this something that you would feel comfortable investing in?
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast, and I hope you had a great Tuesday. One of those kind of days. Temperatures a little bit below normal, but pretty much where we should be for this time of year. But look at outside our weather window from this afternoon. This is our Tumwater Tower camera looking down at Leavenworth, and you can see that light snow falling up that way from this afternoon. And we did have that chance, and we're still not out of the water, out of the blue yet. As far as more precipitation, even in the city of Wenatchee, we could see some scattered rain and snow showers. All right, let's look ahead into the first week of March, all the way to March 5th. This is our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, and you can see right here in North Central Washington, we have about a 40 to 60% chance that we will see temperatures above normal for the next 5 to 10 days. And as far as precipitation goes, this is what we really need. However, we're going to be about normal. You can see near normal is this silvery gray color, and that goes for pretty much all of the northern tier of the Pacific Northwest. So mild and dry as we get to the end of February and into the first part of March. As far as temperatures go today, unofficially, we were at 43 degrees. That's a couple of degrees below where we should be for this time of year. 45 is normal. Our record high, a beautiful 59 degrees, and that was set in 1991. We were at 36 this morning, 29 is our normal low, and 12 our record low just 3 years ago in 2023. Sunrise this morning, 10 minutes to 7, and the sun will set at 5:39. We're gaining a lot of light right now, about 4 to 5 minutes a day. As far as temperatures go for your Wednesday, yeah, we're going to warm up just a little bit, near 50 for Moses Lake and Ephrata at 49, 48 for Quincy, 46s for Ellensburg and Wenatchee, and then the rest of us from Entiat up into Omak and over into Leavenworth and Cashmere, all pretty much into the mid-40s for high temperatures on your Wednesday afternoon. Tonight, we can expect partly cloudy skies. There is a pretty strong west to northwesterly flow moving into Washington, so we'll see about a 5 to 10 mile an hour northwest breeze tonight. Excuse me, low temperatures in the low 30s. As we get you to Wednesday, high pressure will sneak in off the coast of Oregon, and that's going to deflect most everything to our north, but we could see some wind with high pressure to our west, low pressure to our east, but we're going to warm up, as I mentioned, mid to upper 40s tomorrow. On Thursday, partly cloudy skies, once again with high pressure and low pressure close together. Lots of wind expected for Thursday, and that'll warm us up into the upper 40s by the time we get into the end of the week. And then for Friday, I think much less wind. Most of it will be right along the Cascades. Partly cloudy for Friday and high temperatures. How about that? Near 50 degrees to end our week. And then as we get you into the upcoming weekend, it looks like a beauty. Sunny skies on Saturday, and you can see almost all of Washington with sunshine except the southern quarter of the state. High temperatures on Saturday, mid to upper 40s, and then temperatures will really go up as we get you into the end of the weekend on Sunday. Nothing but sunshine all over Washington state on Sunday, and we are going to warm up with highs right around 50 degrees, and that trend will continue as we get you into the first part of next week. On Monday, sunny skies with high pressure firmly in control of our weather by then. We will warm up into the low 50s on Monday, and then as we get you to the end of the forecast Tuesday and Wednesday, things look to be about the same with just some clouds out there and mild temperatures. All right, here's your 7-day forecast, and it's brought to you by Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. 31 overnight tonight, a couple of days of breezy conditions along with partly cloudy skies. We will warm up though, 46 tomorrow, 48 on Thursday, partly cloudy and near 50 as we get you into Friday. Then I'll tell you what, folks, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, just beautiful weather with lots of sunshine each day. And look at those high temperatures by Sunday and Monday, 50 and 52 degrees. That's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Dan Kuntz and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Hey everyone, Fletcher and Amy Ellington here from Live It Up. In the investment world, ROI stands for Return on Investment. Well, how does better health, better wealth, and better relationships sound for ROI? Join us every week right here on NCWLIFE and learn how to invest in the most important asset, you.
We're going to answer your questions and provide some weekly inspiration so you can create a life that you love. Join us on Live It Up.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. On Sunday, the Mariners scored 14 runs against the Reds. Yesterday, they didn't score a run at all against the Dodgers in Cactus League play. Dodgers win at Camelback Mountain. The final was 3-0. Mariners took on the White Sox earlier today on Mariners TV. I'll give you the box score and the results tomorrow. Just one men's college basketball game of note. This is the only game that's going on right now. In fact, it's going on right now. Huskies are in New Jersey to take on Rutgers in the snow, but they play indoors. They tip it off at 3:30. It's on the Big Ten Network. But don't change the channel. We need the ratings. There are 12, count them, 12 local high schools trying to win a state championship. For some games and some teams, it begins today. Here's your schedule as we head on into the first weekend of the state championship in the girls 2B tournament. Brewster will take on Toutle Lake. That'll be Saturday in Omak. And West Valley High School in Spokane will be the site of Okanagan taking on Colfax in the girls 2B tournament. That'll be Friday. And then on Saturday, Wenatchee High School, Orcas Island will take on Lake Roosevelt in the girls 2B tournament. In the girls 1B tournament, there are 4 teams seeing action, including Moses Lake Christian. They play today for a chance to advance. They're taking on Valley Christian on the road. That's tonight at 7 o'clock. Waterville Mansfield will take on Cross Point Christian. That'll be at Wenatchee High School on Saturday. Pateros will take on Garfield Palouse. That'll be at West Valley High School in Spokane, also on Saturday. And Amara Cooley Heartline, they don't know who they're going to play yet. Evergreen Lutheran and Muckleshoot Tribal need to play today. The winner of that game will take on Amara Cooley Heartline Saturday at Wenatchee High School. Wenatchee High School is going to see a lot of basketball this weekend. In the boys 1A tournament, Chelan will try and win a championship, and their first battle, Linden Christian on the road Saturday at 4 o'clock. In the boys state 2B tournament, Reardon will take on Okanagan. Okanagan doesn't have to travel very far. That'll be at Omax Gymnasium Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Friday at 8 o'clock at West Valley High School in Spokane. Liberty Bell will take on Colfax in the boys 2B tournament. And the boys 1B tournament, 2 teams hoping for a trophy. Aniat plays tonight. Aniat will take on Garfield Palouse at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll have the scores tomorrow. And then on Saturday at 2 o'clock at the Wenatchee High School Gymnasium, Nia Bay will take on Elmira Cooley Heartline in the boys tournament. And finally, a quick week recap of the Wenatchee Wild. They won Friday in Vancouver in a big way, 6-1. Lost a tough one, 3-1 to Victoria, I should say, not Vancouver. That was on Saturday. And remember now, the Wenatchee Wild only have 11 games remaining, and only 4 of those are at home. 2 of those are this weekend. They'll welcome the Kelowna Rockets to town Saturday at 6 o'clock, and then Everett will take on Wenatchee Sunday at 4 o'clock. Saturday's 6 o'clock game against Kelowna Rockets is Hockey Fights Cancer, sponsored by Confluence Health. Go to the rink and cheer on the Wild, and those are just some of the games that people are playing.
And that will do it for this Tuesday edition of the NCW Life Evening News. Remember, if you see news happening, let us know. Email your news tips to news@ncwlife.com or just give us a call at 888-6295. Our channel is also available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.